From your perspective, what happened that day of the car accident?
It was early in the morning, and you were. I delivered you to the Girl Scout, the Daisy Scout leader's house, so that you could go on a half-day trip about 6 miles from the house to a Daisy Scout event. Your very first half-day outing with your troop, and we're having breakfast, and somewhere along the line I was aware that there were a lot of sirens kind of out there in the environment, and sometimes are, and it bothered me a lot. I have to tell you, it just bothered me that I heard those sirens, but I shook it off. And then, after we finished breakfast into the air, and we came home, and on my message machine were two different calls. One was from some of the parents in the troop saying, not leaving a message, but I heard them say as they were hanging up, well, nobody's answering, we better not leave a message, that sort of thing. And there were two calls like that, very upsetting, because they sounded really weird. And at that point, my heart started beating because I kind of knew there was something wrong.
Yeah.
Horrible day.
What?
I said, that was just such a horrible day.
Mommy is okay.
Yeah, I know.
I'm tough.
I wish I could see you. You just look like you were asleep.
Okay.
And you look a little bit swollen. And not bad. Not bad. And so we went, oh my God, everything is fine. You're fine. You're just sleeping. You know, I mean, we truly did not immediately think that you were in such dire straits. We really didn't realize. I mean, by looking at you at that moment, you could not tell that you were on death's door, which you were. I say that, I can't even believe I said that.
Mommy's okay.
Yeah, and then as far as all the surgeries and everything that you've been through, I mean, we just are as philosophical about that as possible. It changed our lifestyle. I mean, certainly your lifestyle changed our lifestyle a lot, because every possible vacation time, or every time there was
Every summer.
school breaks and all summer. So, yeah, and then finally it started to slow down a little bit, as you well know. Even up to last year, you know, we were using your summer break for another surgery. The last 2 summers were both surgeries.
Yeah,
so
2 surgeries in under a year.
Right. And multiple surgeries over all these years, and we're talking, you know, 17 years later?
Yep.
This guy who was driving.
Oh yeah, because everyone asked me, like they've asked me, like who was it that hit you, and I don't know anything about him. I've never known anything about him except that he was driving drunk.
Well, it wasn't that he was drunk. He was on very strong Vicodin pain pills and Vicodin, and he had been having a back pain, and he was on medication that you are not supposed to drive with. And he showed up at a car dealership on Buford Highway, which is the highway that you were on. And he showed up at this car dealership, and he was acting like a drunk, but he wasn't drunk. He was at a dealership there, and then they thought there was something really wrong with him, like he was sleepy or whatever. But unfortunately, they didn't have the wit to stop him from getting in his truck and leaving, which he did. And then he was on Buford Highway, and now this is before cell phones. You know, cell phones could have made all the difference. There were several drivers. There was a hero driver, really, who saw this guy weaving across the lines, and this is a 2-lane highway going very fast on just 2 lanes, and this guy saw this car driving erratically, but without a cell. You know, today we would just get on the cell phone, but he couldn't do that. So he actually tried to get in front of this guy and slow him down, but he couldn't get around him. And so several witnesses, and there involved in knowing and seeing that this was really serious and somebody was going to get hurt. And unfortunately, your car was coming up a rise in a hill that you can't see the oncoming traffic. You've just got a hill in front of you, and the oncoming traffic was this guy on the wrong side of the highway. And there was no time for your driver to do anything.
So, do you know like anything about him?
I know that. You mean exactly who he was? We knew his name at the time, and we knew a little something about.
Do you remember his name?
Not really.
Mom, seriously.
I don't think you want to put it in there.
Mom,
Mom. You do know this. I hope I'm not telling you anything you didn't already know. But
Mom, just tell me what his name was.
Rolled over you guys. Rolled over your car. So it flipped over a couple times, I guess, and landed on it. Landed on somewhere where it landed after hitting you. And he wasn't wearing a seatbelt, and he was in surgery for like 12 hours or something. No, he had 12. How long was he in surgery? I think he was in surgery for hours and hours. I don't know how many hours. And he used, I think, 12 or 14 pints of blood, and they still couldn't say that he was dead. So he killed himself with that. Did you know he died in that accident?
Yeah.
Or after the accident? Yeah, okay.
What was his name?
I don't know. Well, I'll see if I can. Maybe Mom will remember. I don't. I was over here.
Years I found peace in my struggle now. If we were put here to carry a great weight, the very things we hate are here to build those muscles. This is a piece of my puzzle now. Through the years I found peace in my struggle now.
To blame for the state I'm in.
You are.
I play my cards, but somehow I can't win.
I can't believe my eyes, Lord. I don't know what I'm seeing. I done lost them, smashing the little pieces. Everything I've been building. I can't believe my ears, Lord. I don't know what I'm hearing. I done heard they smashing the little pieces. Everything I've been building. I can't believe my eyes, Lord. I don't know what I'm seeing. I done lost them, smashing the little pieces. Everything I've been building. I can't believe my ears, Lord. I don't know what I'm hearing. I done heard they smashing the little pieces. Everything I've been building.